Hello, everyone, and welcome to tonight's episode of Critical Role, where a bunch of us nerdy-ass voice actors sit around and play Dungeons & Dragons.
We play Dungeons & Dragons! Yeah.
Really sallow beginning tonight, but today's sponsor is Ramen, a new multiplayer 4v4 food fighting arena battler game available for play for free through Epic Games Store. Sam? Okay, so where is everyone?
Matt, Ramen is a game where you fling food in a food fight tournament. So Sam...
Let me guess. Sam is encouraging the cast to fling food at him while you read the copy.
That is absolutely correct.
Cool.
So let's cut away to the live satellite footage of Sam and the rest of the cast. Lovingly crafted by a small indie team, Ramen lets you battle in a tournament where every weapon is an absurd kitchen concoction. In a distant future, a warrior class of cooks go head-to-head at tournaments across the globe while a broth-thirsty corporate mastermind, Biff Bullion, pulls their strings. Players go against each other as teams of 4, leading to pure multiplayer fun with less stress and hostility. It's customizable and features voice acting by some of your favorite Twitch broadcasters. Pretty crazy. Ramen is out now and is made for everyone. Play it on PC for free on the Epic Games Store. Visit ramengame.com/CR. Nailed it at the
Got
end.
it. Taliesin, why didn't you throw food, Sam?
Do not get pulled by that man's fucking strings. Fuck that.
Fair.
And producers, I promise that you won't have to. You won't have to clean that up.
Yes, you do.
Matt, back to you.
Okay. Well, thanks for sending it back to me. Marisha, you're the first announcement.
I am.
Back to you.
I'm so alone. It's so cold. It feels weird.
Take the fucking desk while we got the fucking... Oh, shit.
Wait, you still have cake?
I have it from last week. Right? I have it from last week because I'm wearing a different shirt, so it'd be a different day.
Well, yeah.
The important thing, where is everybody?
Throwing food at Sam.
It's like a whole thing.
I'm surprised they didn't commandeer your cake for some food throwing shenanigans.
Nobody commandeer my cake, okay? I'll tell you that for free. When it's snack time, you keep your fucking mitts off my cake. You understand what I'm talking about?
There's a t-shirt.
Yeah, keep your mitts off my cake.
Keep your mitts off my fucking cake. Folks! The final installment of Critical Role Downfall. The final chapter.
This feels so intimate.
I know, I'm right here.
What are you guys doing after this? You guys getting food? What's up?
I'd be down for like a nightcap.
Yeah.
Some
For me, a nightcap means a hamburger.
Yeah.
Critical Role
Then a
down.
night bomb.
A night bomb. I want to rocket into troubled unconsciousness, sweaty, kind of turning under the covers. Oh, there's a full hamburger in me.
Feel the bacon grease as it pours out.
The city-state of Aor. The ruin.
It's me and I can't even go.
Sorry.
Yeah.
And the ruin that was wrought therein. With like a teleport. Like there's a degree of like, she doesn't know what the fuck is happening right now.
Okay, as I'm holding her hand and just looking in her eyes and just trying to calm her, telepathically, I am going to tell everyone and give them the download of what Cassida has told me.
The hello? A little human. A real one. And you see that, that Cassida goes, a real one. What?
I am going to cast Calm Emotions on her. You have been able to build and be a part of something that is incredible. But there is more to this that I don't mean to belittle you in any way, but there is more to this that you do not understand. I need you to trust me if you can.
You see that Father Milo goes, we're speaking to this mortal in such calming and almost, dare I say, reverent tones. Is there something you know, Trist, that the rest of us do not?
Heretic.
And you see that you can see your passive insight is 27. Cassida looks at the emissary and fully assumes that she is looking at a betrayer. I was doing the right thing, wasn't I?
Of course you were, darling. And I'll walk up to her, put my arm around her. Of course you were. What's the password today?
I stand now in the company not solely of the prime deities. You see, Umleta goes, wow, observant. And she looks and says, how are you both here? The world is burnt by the consequences of your war, of your disagreement. How are you both here together? I thought that I was coming to your rescue, but you're mortal. It's been decades since some of you have been sighted. The calamity's this isn't a lull at all. It's a truce.
Did it ever cross your mind why we banished them in the first place? Instead of, as you seek, to destroy them. There are things that you do not understand.
Can I, for a moment, look through Dearest's eyes and see what the city is doing at the moment?
You watch 3 massive skyship galleons take off with huge tethers to attempt to stop the city from lurching as it lurches in. Hurricane is not a way to describe it. All of the winds of Exandria have been called to this place in this time. You watch people running down a street and the city lurches, and the street drops down from them like 80 feet because they're on a far wing of a ward, and suddenly people are 80 feet up in the air, scream and can't because the wind pulls the air from their lungs, and fall to their death as the city lurches and reorients. You watch ships attempting to pull Aor to right itself, just buffeting. The gods can't even physically approach. This is just their wake. Scribe, no. I go to fight.
I hand over a sip of the bottle over to him.
Tushar takes a big swig. I'll tell you something. This fun.
I don't even know what that means.
Can't believe you have more worshiper than me.
Are there tunnels underground to get to the Genesis ward, or do we need to go above the city?
As you say that, Asha, you hear thousands of voices in your mind going, there are lots of tunnels underground.
Where do you want to go?
To the Genesis ward.
Fastest or safest?
Fastest.
You look, and again, she's asking you not to destroy Aor. She's asking you to just,
We won't.
the Nick.
Little lies are okay.
Little lies are okay.
Oh no! I want a do-over.
You see before what you did not notice, which is a long marble platform and the most beautiful gallows you have ever seen. And you see criminals of the city-state of Aor, marked as traitors to the cause of Aor for their reverence of the gods and attempting to facilitate some obeisance to them. You've never seen hanged bodies horizontal. as the wind rattles them like dolls.
The emissary lumbers up to Cassida and takes a massive claw and dips it into the waters running underneath and holds it in front of her. Mm-hmm. Not good or bad. Family. And I tip it as the water runs out. And balance. Understand.
Before, in that chamber, I was told there are things I could never understand. I am going to do as you have asked, but I will ask a favor in return. Make up your mind if I am given to understand this world or not.
Not my wish to grant.
Then why don't we just stop teaching me lessons? I'll be getting the map. I'll be right back.
Whoa.
Whoa! What the heck? That is so cool!
Oh,
it's about to do something. It's about to spin.
Oh, is it gonna
Plug this in? Oh my god!
I have to wait. Oh no!
Holy.
Wait, what?
Oh, prime deities, welcome to the God Hammer. And that's where we're going to take our break. Stop it! Stop it! I'm going to need you to make a deception roll for me.
Freaking out!
Deception. Here it comes.
No.
Wait.
Now, you've used a lot of lucky points.
No,
I'm gonna be real.
listen, man. Listen, but we took it back. That last one we took back in it. So let me just. You know what?
helped anyway.
I am gonna use that lucky because this was a terrible roll.
Yes.
Yeah, so much better. 28.
Okay.
28. The Solar turns to regard you. A Castriel. In your heart of hearts, you are immortal Aormaton and bear no truer self. Is this fact?
This is true.
I myself am not a liar. And unfortunately, Solars have an ability called Divine Awareness. It's one of the wildest abilities that a monster has in D&D because it just says the Solar knows if it hears a lie.
Oh no.
I have Demolishing Might.
What does Demolishing Might do?
Is sick.
Your melee weapon attacks deal an extra 1d8 damage to constructs and deal double damage to objects and structures.
Ooh!
Great.
I wasn't prepared for this.
This is happening a little too fast.
Yeah.
Go ahead and read this to the table as you shatter the first of the lower wards in a single strike of your axe.
35? All right. Divine Prowess. After rolling a skill check, double the result. After calculating all bonuses, double all passive skills.
Wait.
What?
Say that again?
After rolling a skill check, double the result.
Oh my god!
After calculating all bonuses, double all passive skills.
Protect the emissary. At all costs! What?
Double all
But we unlock that for everyone?
That's everybody gets it.
Everybody, protect the wards with your life!
I'll take care of these interlopers.
Leaps and transforms in mid-air.
No.
Hell yeah.
No.
Listen, these.
You guys are the gods.
Fucking knew it.
So it's demons, it's angels, it's dragons, it's all of it. It's all coming. Everybody pissed, everybody mad.
Are you telling me this dungeon has a dragon in it?
You see that Zaharzht leans over and says, "Let us show them the truth. Charge! You see, Tashar is like, we literally could pick anybody, any kind of creature. It was totally our call. I don't get it. And Zaharzht is just gonna start wiggling out there behind you.
God.
Teleport next to her.
Yeah.
And his sword will drive into me instead of her. And I will say, you and I will have words.
I'm just gonna peek around and go, Daddy's mad.
You watch as Tashar surges forward, plants a foot on the Solar's head to leap over him, land on the back of the brass dragon, and say, "You will bring me to the top," and stabs it for 36 points of damage. Trist. Bank of Scrolls. The matron's figure disappears. You feel something in your pocket. Vroom, vroom. Mom?
How dare you right now?
You see that the sending stone in your pocket begins to sound. Mom? Mom?
I reach my hand in my pocket as I'm sort of going through the scrolls. Hi, baby.
You see, he says, I'm here with Haley and Dad, and it's getting kind of scary. Do you think, I don't know how much longer you're gonna be, do you think it's possible to send ships back here to Hawks Hill? People are starting to freak out because there's a place called, I think, Tall Grove or High Grove or something like that, and people were supposed to come back and they're not coming back, and there's sounds coming from the forest and people are starting to run, and I think some tents are on fire.
Where's your dad?
He's right here. Hi, darling. I'm here. There's a man named Pervon here. You hear in the back, it's normal where I come from. And you see, he says, I'm not sure. He says that he's looking out for us, but we don't know what's happening.
Listen. Go with him. Go with him. Take the family and go with him, please.
Okay. We will. I'll do what I can. You see that you hear a voice call out and say, where is your daughter? And you see that Topher says, she left. She thinks she can help. And you see Amaris goes, what? What do you mean she left? She's going to the edge of the encampment. Dad, let us help. You know that there's something we can do. And you hear a humming of a young boy with a light inside him. And you see that Amaris says, darling, I don't know what's happening, but I think I'm scared. All right? I think I'm scared. You begin to hear the noise of chaos, and you hear galloping hooves, and you hear the voice of Ridge go, Barrai's dead. They're at the edge of the encampment. They're there right now.
Okay.
Arcadia turns to look at you and says, what is happening?
I don't know. Rich?
Hey, Trist, it's me. Things are bad here. I think there might be a path out, but there's people screaming from that exit.
Can you please go find Haley?
I can try. Trist, I can try. And you see, he says, here, Amaris. You see, Amaris goes, all right, I'm going to stay on this. I don't want to disturb you, but can I stay on this ending stone with you? You see?
Yes, please. Listen. I can't come back home. I'm not going to be coming back home. I'm very sorry. I just need you to get to safety. Okay?
Amaris, I'll do everything I... Screams. Oh God. Okay. I'm gonna do everything I can. I'm gonna do everything I can. And the sending stone goes silent. Arcadia looks at you. What are we doing here? What are you doing here?
I don't know. I don't know. This feels so wrong.
Milo has not gone yet. Okay.
How long does stuns?
Fucked.
It does just say fucked.
How long one round is stun?
Ends at the beginning, at the end of the
Father Milo Koust comes out.
Milo.
Comes out to join you.
I've never been so happy to see you, Father.
He turns and says,
All is well. The Dawn Father's light is all around us.
And finally,
Ayden is the guy, a solar in front of him, and fucking Father Milo behind him, and has never been more unhappy.
Rage is going to fill me.
yeah.
And erupting from me is just darkness. It's gonna spread out within 60 feet all around me.
Hell yeah.
Nothing can see through it. And in that darkness, anything here is going to hear wails of grief, racking sobs, the sound of somebody grieving over the loss of a loved one. It's all of the sounds that I hear every moment of every day as people die. And it's going to erupt around me and everybody's going to hear it.
There's no
I'm
safe
gonna
way to do this.
cast Meteor Swarm. Whole fucking area.
You know what I said when I was like, big bold moves?
Oh yeah.
There's a level. No, so what are you gonna do?
Whatever, Thanos, do what you gotta do.
No, 4 different points. You get 4 40-foot radius.
So you can target
You could hit
each.
all of them.
I'm gonna say there are 2 Arc Magi there with you. They're each gonna come at you with a counter spell.
I know.
Here is Adamar. Adamar's rolling on a 14 or higher. He counters.
Adam-
That is a 13. Okay. First one reaches up. This is the moment you have been needing. Selena is going to reach deep. I know the level spell she's casting. I'm gonna roll in front of the board just to keep it spicy. It's a 16 on the die from her.
Yeah, counterspell.
Okay.
Counterspell or counterspell?
Yeah.
Okay.
My level 8.
Level 8.
Yeah.
That's what I like to hear.
And you cancel out a level 8 spell slot. Meteor Swarm! All right, baby. So everyone up here, fucking solar mages, all of you, even in the darkness, what you guys feel is space and time up here is like beyond the god, just like pure reality, being like, this is a little much for me. As like you start warping with the force of 3 ultra high level counter spells and a meteor swarm. Let's figure out what this fucking meteor swarm does, man.
I mean, myself.
Also,
right?
you can double up spheres.
Yeah.
You can be like,
Yeah, you can just
double.
drop them all
You
the way
can
to the
double dip on the same spot with your spears.
So maybe 2 in the one spot.
Bruh.
Double dip that shit.
Like,
Yes. Get it.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
let's do this then.
See, you guys see why I have to be so mean up until a certain point?
No, I was like, I was
but-
waiting.
You're gonna have to do a lot
So
of dice
it's
rolling.
20. It's 20. All right, here, do you want to know the die? Here,
What do you
guys?
need?
Here, it is 20d6 fire damage and 20d6 force damage.
I'm being foolish. It specifically says a creature in the area of more than 1 fiery burst is affected only once. That's my mistake. So you want to spread them out. But okay.
Hold on. A creature, not an object.
Or should it be both?
Or have as much damage on it. So this is specifically saying the spell damages objects in the area and ignites flammable objects that are being worn or carried.
So it says a creature cannot be affected more than once, but an object may?
This is the rules lawyerist shit I've ever seen. This is unbelievable.
I'm just saying
it does
the goal
specify
here is to destroy objects, not people.
Okay. It does specify actually that the spells damage objects in the area. So yeah, you could double up and affect objects more. We're gonna take it piece by piece. 67.
I'll take his wings first.
67.
Then I'll take his hair.
That glorious hair.
Abu, how do you want to do this?
You're out here killing my lieutenants, man?
You didn't banish this boy. So, essentially, me being up there, they pulled me up there, and and I'm looking horrible, and it's just terrible, and you can see the devastation in her eyes, and there's a weird side of me that actually enjoys this. That enjoys the magical use on me, the use of wish. This is the gift I've given to these people, and they're now using it on me, and I find it gorgeous. Suddenly, there's a glint in my eyes, and I'm like, how wonderful. And suddenly these meteor swarms just start pummeling down. One hit, that, I don't know what his fucking name is over there, is like, huh? Boom, out of the side, like just completely disappears. So he's getting just battered, and I can see the angel as well just turn to be like, oh my god. And his wings first. One clips his wings. Think of it like, in like Soul Reaver when Cain just rips the wings off Raziel? That's essentially what these meteors do to this thing. And the fire just ends up burning him and just completely beautifies this horrible thing. Anyway, it's absolute devastation. So yeah, he basically gets disintegrated.
So that's 134 halved.
Except I have evasion. So I literally I grab and start twisting you through this mailstorm.
We're dancing.
And then leaving,
We're
literally dancing
like
through
moving around it.
Dodging every stone and rock.
In this subterranean chamber, who would build a subterranean chamber in the sky? This is not a party. Let's open up the sky. And a portal opens to the starry skies above, past the clouds, as meteors rain down. The Wild Mother and the Archheart floating above the ground, dancing out of the way of falling fire and raging starlight, as the Archmage of the Cogents and a Castriel looks up as meteors, starfire, light burns into his celestial skin and goes, I will still be right, even when I am gone. I will... Incinerated, burnt wings, vanishing into starlight as two gods dance in the destruction. Archheart, filling you first, please read Divine Magic.
Once per turn, you may cast any cleric spell or domain spell of a domain you grant of any level once per turn without using a spell slot.
What? Cast a 9th level spell every turn.
After calculating all bonuses, double your spell save DC, and double the range, area of effect, and duration of all your spells.
Oh my god, guys.
Wait!
This is delicious!
Are you kidding me?
We're healed and revived now.
Divine Vitality.
At the beginning of your turn, if you have not taken damage since the beginning of your last turn, you regenerate all hit points. All death saving throws are considered nat 20s. Max current HP and temp HP granted by your spells and abilities is multiplied by 10.
What?
Wait.
Immune to the poisoned, petrified, paralyzed conditions, immune to disease.
Wow.
Oh my god.
So,
Yeah.
max current, so I go from 14 hit points to 140.
Correct.
Sick.
What we can do to make the math a little easier with D&D Beyond is I'm just going to take damage and divide it by 10 as I give it to you.
Okay.
Cool.
Right? Nashir, would you please read Divine Potency?
Oh, I'm so excited.
Holy. Divine Potency. All damage from spells and weapon attacks are multiplied by 10.
Are you nuts?
After rolling an attack roll, double the result. After calculating all bonuses, double your armor class. Double your range with ranged weapons.
Oh no!
It's not a fair fight, and it never was.
But it's really not fair now. feeling this surge of divine energy as Ayden, the Dawn Child. I think you all watch as Ayden rapidly begins to age.
Hell yeah.
As he like rapidly begins to age, he like doubles over and then like bursts up. And I will cast Sunburst as an explosion of light fills 120 feet of this chamber because I'm doubling radius. Times 10? So 370 damage to everyone here, and anyone who fails their saving throw of a 38 is blinded for a minute.
Morning comes.
And as the Dawn Father truly begins to shine, he will look out at the wizards, especially of Aor, and say, "Your magic blotted out the sun, and so you could not see the stars, and forgot that there were things above you."
Selena looks, she's blind. She calls out, "I repent. I repent. I repent. You who I made, who made me, I wish to know your light. The gift you have given, take back from me if you need. Please let me know your light."
You're cute. No. And I kind of just walk back and just watch her.
She takes the glass and sends it to oblivion, tossing it up. Within that encasement is a god that is about to be destroyed by the Factorum Malleus. You see that she is preparing with this object interaction. There is a spell happening. In this moment, you have both used your reactions, but I will allow you, because she is reverent to you in this moment, you can do one of two things. A member of your family here from the dawn of time, she is rocketing towards the starry portal above to send to oblivion forever. She is also attempting to cast some piece of mortal magic, perhaps something to save herself, who knows. Your call, Abu.
Fuck! I'm gonna go and save the family member.
You leap up, catch the emblem. Slitch is going nuts in that little glass case. Before it goes to oblivion, you save something eternal that you have loved forever. As you grasp it, you allow her mortal magic to unfurl. A wish spell that she makes in this moment. What we have worked and strived and bled for, let no god take away. Her mind pierces your chest. The scrolls within you feed into her mind, and she casts it out wide. You feel her mind. We move from this moment as her wish unfurls, escaping, vanishing towards the edges.
Where is the last remaining ward?
Right here with this revocable. But you need to be prepared. You have to have your... When that goes down, you need to be ready.
What?
I think he's the thing that suppresses the explosion.
Yeah.
You've known it for a long time.
I'll turn to the Everlight, and I just whisper, I am worthy.
realizing I let him out of the embrace of the wings.
Emissary, your chest. Blue light glowing within. You surge forward, rushing across the platform. Your chained axes, your scales, up. Alighting on top, you pull yourself up, and on a nat 20, you are standing in the midst of this platform with your action.
The stones that encase my form have now whirled to like a frightening speed, and it's generating heat. And the ice that forms like the core of my shape, my face has almost started to melt inward, and we're starting to see what looks like his face receding into a hood as he readies his action and draws the axes back. If that space clears, he's going for it.
As the ward shatters, the 7th ward. Go ahead and read that.
Divine Vigor. You regain all limited use class features at the beginning of your turn. You're immune to exhaustion. After calculating all bonuses, double your speed. You regain all your legendary... No, you regain legendary actions 3 per round.
You all have legendary actions. At the end of your enemy's turns, you may do what they've been doing the whole time. You're not the heroes, you're NPCs, you're the gods. You have legendary actions, legendary resistances. Time of heroes is over.
I'm scared.
Me too.
He draws his arms back. The scales of justice fall from his hands and kind of hang there. And for a moment, we see the silhouette of the scales of justice. And he lets fly.
Thundering down, 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 down through the column, blue light. In the last moment of this ward, a power that Cassida could not imagine disanimates the Factorum.
I'm going to take out my sending stone. And I'm going to whisper into it. I love you, and I'm sorry. And I'm gonna load it into the slingshot and just try to let it go to try to go find my family.
Across an ocean, in the land of Guisar, a bloodied werebear and a burnt dryad fight side by side with the champion of the Matron of Ravens, surrounded by devils who have come here to destroy this place. They bring as many as they can from Hawk's Hill with them. A massive fiend. We do love to destroy her followers most of all. Stands over 2 small half-furbolg children. As the fiend raises a wicked blade, from across an ocean, a brilliant light shines like a star lit on the horizon. Stone from a slingshot. The fiend's head is destroyed. There is no chance for redemption here. And as the light glows, Topher steps forward, picks up the stone, and holds its partner, knowing that he will never speak to his mother in this world again. Haley puts a hand on his shoulder as the devils come, knowing that his slingshot just saved them, and that it's okay to tell a little lie. Haley looks up at the fiends approaching in waves. Pervon, Goldrick soaked in blood. Haley and Topher both look. holding the stones. I love you, double, triple infinity. And both of them rise and glow, and light pours forth from them, and they move towards the army of fiends. And a new dawn comes. Devils peel back as the blood of the divine wends its way across Guisar. A stone in hand. Hope is not yet lost. I love you, Mom. The calamity is not over, but its final chapter has begun.
I turn to the emissary. You were right. And there's still work to be done. Well done. No half measures. Kiss them on the forehead, and I speed at lightning speed towards whatever the fuck is happening out there.
You rush into the space. You do not see Umletta anywhere, the Spider Queen. You see on the ground, desiccated, gaunt, bloody, her rib cage cracked open and destroyed, is Cassida. Standing over her is Amaris, your husband. You look shocked. I always look like the most beautiful person anyone has ever seen. The Lord of the Hells, who has been wearing Arcadia's form for some time, steps out. Before she died, she renounced you. It's even better than killing a follower. He smiles with a scroll and calls out, "Turn it on them, now!" And you see he holds the keys to the Factorum Malleus in his hands. The blast is too much. Selena is going to be rent asunder. Everyone. Every wizard of flesh and blood within Eor is seeded by her wish with the knowledge of how to create the Factorum Malleus. With her wish, does she say, "Run, save this knowledge"? The knowledge of the weapon touches every corner of this city. You can allow it to do its terrible work, or you can attempt to redirect it and do something else with it. But you know in this moment what Selena's final wish was.
I'm gonna redirect it.
Where are you gonna redirect it?
This energy.
Yeah. Coursing up from underneath the emissary, the weapon, all of it.
To the city.
Emissary, you are destroyed. Archheart, you have Selena, the Knowing Mistress, and the entire Genesis Ward. Buckles up, buildings thrown into the sky. Above you, the people of Eor who are left witness a god whose feet touch the bottom of the ocean and whose head scrapes the top of the sky, call down lightning. The Genesis Ward is Poured out. Emptied. And every piece of broomstone in the city disenchants. The city lurches horrifyingly to one side. Little arcane engines trying and failing to stop the inevitable as the city-state of Aor lists towards a frozen island. The land of Iselcross. As the city descends. All of you feel in this moment too much power. The energy redirects to the city, and all of your forms are rent asunder. Emissary, you're standing in a dark place with a very enormous figure, a goddess with a white mask and raven feathers. Are you still scared?
It's so dark. But I know you. Are you here to take me to Mama?
I take my mask off, and my size shrinks to around the same size as Emissary. You did well, child. And there will be light.
I want to go home now.
And I pull his soul to me and send it on its way to Mother.
Find those who are worthy and take them home.
I hear those words. And in the final moment before the city crashes, the small child in that hospital bed is not there anymore.
As the Archheart sheds his mortal form and returns to full godhood, what does he feel?
Peace. Slightly giddy.
And what do you feel in this final moment of having known a mortal life?
I am going to hold this to the very end. I return to what I am and become a wolf, a tired gray wolf, and I head to you, and I just nuzzle and collapse.
I shed the mortal form. And as I do, there's comfort in putting that mask that has no emotion back on my face. We are children in those forms. We know so much. And so little.
I didn't want Father to be right. I wanted to save them.
I hate you! And I always will! Forever! Until the stars twinkle out of the sky! Until nothing is left but darkness. I will hate you forever.
Ayden's head explodes with light. Do not lie to me. As he assumes his true form.
The Lord of Hells, abjured, mortal form destroyed, and as you command him not to lie, he is gone.
I sit and feel the hooks and the barbs claw and bend, and I bleed, and blood flows, and then juices of fruit and honey and sap and everything that is bounty. It's the only gift I can give my poor brother, who I've ruined.
You are killed, and he is brought back to life, and then dies, and you are reborn. Sap and honey, blood and bone, over and over and over again.
I just look to the Dawn Father and the Matron. That didn't feel right.
Can I go over to her and envelop her?
My sister. Let's go home.
Everlight, how long do you stay in that embrace of the matron before you let go?
For a long time. And I finally let go of this mortal form.
The last avatar unravels. You held on for as long as you could. The knowing mistress looks to the lawbearer. Why didn't you, at the last minute, why didn't you come?
For love. If something were to happen to her, I could not break my own rules to save her. And so I gave up my son. Thank you for taking care of him.
He was of pure heart.
Thank you, sister.
Sister.
Always.
You carry a weight much heavier than all of us. I don't know why you do it.
It is the path I chose.
I would ask you to tell me how each of you leave this place.
I walk up to my wife. I take her hands. I'm not angry. Not even a little.
I couldn't.
I couldn't have if you had been there. I couldn't have been that person. It was too much.
A forest with rules.
Mm-hmm. That perfect tree.
Please tell me all about my son.
Take your hand when we walk, and I tell you every moment with that brave child.
I'm gonna walk up to the matron. Please give them more time here. And if they should come to see you a little too early, send them back.
I cannot do that. Not even for you, sister. But I look up and there are threads, golden threads, above your head, infinite. And I point at two that are right next to each other and bring them low, shining, very strong. They will do great things. And then you will see them again.
We talk about time a lot. How their lives are just a blip in ours, but having been here, it's not about the length of time in a life, it's about how it's spent. And I would do it all over again. I love you all.
We sacrifice much in these mortal forms. But I believe it was worth it.
Was it?
As a former mortal, yes, it was. Put my hand on your shoulder. You're full of surprises. And then I'll go.
In my heart, I knew this was all going to happen. I mean, there are children after all. Got to go out there, do their own thing. That's what we did.
Not to see them. Not to stand by their side. Not to be there day after day.
Yeah. Yeah. But that's what makes it so great. Makes those moments really last. Besides, we'll always be there in some way, shape, or form. The same way that they will always be with us. Like a scar. And with that, I'm going to take a strand of my hair, twirl it in my finger, and throw it. It'll always be here in the book.
I walk to the edge of the continent where this island lays that now contains the crumbles of this once mighty city. And the Dawn Father just touches the earth. And the water. And he does not want to leave. But if his family is set on it, he cannot lose more. On the edge overlooking the water and the sun, I think he hears in his heart, Ayden, it's okay, Father. A final tear. A final part of Ayden that hoped falls into the sea. And he stands resolute. And he'll gaze up at the sun, shimmer in its light, and vanish.
When first the gods came to Exandria, they came from a realm of eternal possibility, and their first and greatest sacrifice was to become real. And now reflected in that first tragedy, that first calamity, is a reflection. In short, brief life, can even the infinite change, realize, recognize, commit to something new, singular, to move forward on the paths of destiny and fate, changed. Beautiful as the dawn, we do not see the gods. We only see light.
Light. Endless light of fractured, divine memory, captured in a long-lost relic. Bits of cracked and ruined history realized once again. As the light fades, here in this dark subterranean ruin, the ruination of a once great and terrifying city, these memories resurface once more. Here, in this glistening arcane sphere, in the hands of a man born in the lingering fires of what the gods have done. Here, the light has echoes. Here, who knows the danger these ripples might have. And we'll pick up there next time with Bell's Hells. Thank you all so much for joining us. And is it Thursday yet?